at least maybe even if it's once in 2 years or once in 4 years, to let the students go out there to make them happy, to exercise themselves. And you saw the parent raise 40. Shon's International School will say congratulations to you. Yes, and right now I have Sona Group of Industries in the house, but this time around we have Shongai Technologies Limited, because Shongai Technology Limited is also a part of Sona Group of Industries. Welcome, Mr. Anil. Am I right?
Yeah,
Mr. Kamal. Mr. Kamal, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And
Namaste.
Mr. Anil,
Yes. Good morning.
namaste.
Good morning.
Namaste.
Good morning.
Namaste, good morning. Okay, I'm taking you to India this morning, but they are Indians, but the company is right here in Nigeria. All right, Mr. Anil, Shongai Technology Limited is as a member of Sona Group of Industries. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can you tell
that's
us
right.
about it?
Yeah, it's right. See, Shongai Technologies belong to Sona Group of Industries. In Sona Group of Industries, there are 9 companies. Under 9 companies, there are 4 verticals. One is the flexible plastic. The second is FMCG. Third is real estate, and power and gas is the fourth one. Shongai Technologies comes into the plastic group of companies, and we have in the Shongai Technologies we have 4 companies, 4 units. One is flexible packaging. The second is mono pattern. Third is corrugation, and fourth is self-adhesive labels. So we are having close to around 400 people working in our company and directly employed into that, and we give the training for them to improve their skills and have a secured life for the future. The second is that there are another 200 people working indirectly laborers, working for outsourced people. So we make the employment easy for them, giving the skill and everything. The third thing is we are also into the we look the raw material sourcing locally, so that it is easy for production and seamless supplies.
Okay, so when was it incorporated and what led to the incorporation of Shongai Technology?
Can I elaborate on this?
Okay,
What
okay.
Mr. Anil said. Good morning once again. You see, when you start with Shongai Technologies, the name seems like familiar, like information technology or some technical, like IT company. But actually it is not. What Mr. Anil clearly said, it's a packaging company. And he also explained various variants of packaging. Now, in today's world, if you sell anything, you cannot sell unless and until you pack it. You cannot sell anything loose. Take for example this one. This is an oil. You have to pack it.
Okay.
Okay. How can you imagine
Oh,
without
this is
selling
what you
loose?
do. You package it. This is not your
This
product.
is called package, where we come in.
Oh.
This is packaging.
Oh,
Why
okay.
Mr. Anil called this as primary packaging? Because the content of the product is in direct contact of the packaging material.
No.
This is called primary, what Mr. Anil explained.
I want to add here. See, in the packaging, there are 3 kinds of packaging. One is the primary packaging. The second is secondary packaging. The third is the final packaging. In the primary packaging, the food comes in directly contact with the packaging material. In the secondary packaging, it is a protective packaging, and the third is the corrugation, which is the transportation packaging. So unless and otherwise it is not packed and it is not displayed and the contents are not clearly mentioned on the packaging material, nobody will go and buy the product, right? So for
Yes.
example, if you are selling a biscuit, in the biscuits you need to know how many calories are there, what is the percentage of fat, what is the percentage of milk content, and everything has to be there. If it is not there, we don't know the contents present in that in the product which is packed inside in the material. So we need to get everything detailed. All the details of the food packed inside the packing material is there on the packaging material. That is called primary packaging.
Primary packaging.
The second is the protective packaging. Say for example, this is a protective packaging. The chocolates are protected, are packed inside, but this outer packing gives the protection for the chocolates which are packed. Similarly, we have a whiskey bottle over there. The bottle is packed inside, and the protection is given by that.
It's given by
all
that.
this is
Okay.
all these are again put it into a corrugation box and transported to the various destinations across Lagos,
And
Nigeria.
that's the final stage of the packaging.
Packaging.
Now, he mentioned about the stretch film. You all must have observed when you carry a 24 bottle water mineral, you carry in that plastic which is stretched. So that's called stretch film.
Stretch fan.
There also we come in. then I'm sure that all of you must have gone to supermarket and you must have bought chicken,
Yes.
which is wrapped in that shrink film.
Shrink film, yes.
There also we come in.
Oh, okay.
Even for
Okay.
the, and I am sure that all of you must have observed, I can just say an example, Dettol bottle.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
we
The
s-
antiseptic
we-
bottle.
Yes. So
Okay.
we stick the stickers there,
Oh,
Dettol.
okay. That's
That is
packaging.
for
too.
label.
Label.
Also,
That's
that
label.
also falls under packaging material.
On the packaging.
So
Okay.
just to clear the myth that the name suggests technologies, but actually
Okay.
it's a packaging company.
Company. So when was this company incorporated and what need does it met?
Okay. The company started the operations in 2013. We just started with one flexible packaging unit. After that, we developed into the monocartons, we developed into the self-adhesive labels, and we developed into the corrugation. By 2019, we were full-fledged one-stop packaging solution. Under one roof, we can give the primary packaging, we can give the secondary packaging, we give the label self-adhesive labels, and the corrugation. So if a customer wants, when the material is packed inside, he has to have the protective packaging, he also has to have the labels, and he also has to have the corrugation boxes for the transportation. So Shongai Technologies is having a one-stop solution for the customers who can buy all the items at one go. So he can source raw material at one place, so that he don't have to run around for getting the different kind of a packaging material for different sources.
Okay. So can you mention your product and how is it produced?
See, we have a our lines are completely European lines. Those are
Okay.
from Germany, some are from Italy, from UK, and some are from US.
Okay.
All the machineries are from Europe, US, and Western countries.
Okay.
That is one. Secondly, our raw materials is some of material is sourced at local, manufactured locally, and some are imported. So we normally uses the polymer grades, which are from the Exxon and Dow chemicals. The second is the polyester we use from the Flex Industries, and the inks and adhesive we buy locally. So all these are ingredients. These are all composite materials for making the laminate. Say for example, if you want to have a color printed on a film, so we have to buy the colors. We have to and to laminate, we need to stick the two layers to getting the sealing properties. Say for example, if this bag is there, the sealing happens only when there is certain kind of a polymer is there.
Oh, okay.
So without that polymer, we cannot seal it. So
Okay.
we develop such kind of a films for getting the for the sealing properties, and the packed material will not ooze out. So there will be no seal-through contamination. There will be no leakers. There will be no when it is stacked in the shelf. That is one. Secondly, there is for every product which is produced, packed, has to have a shelf life. So we give this assurance to the customer who are packing the material for at least for 6 to 9 months to 12 months.
Okay. So, Mr. Kamal, can you mention to us the state-of-the-art machinery and where is it gotten from?
Yes, you see in today's world, you have world-class FMCG companies, world-class, and they cater to world-class customers now. And today's customer is very, very sensitive. You cannot joke around with them. So to cater to them, we have to have world-class machineries, state-of-the-art machineries. And Shongai Technologies is blessed with that. Our group chairman is always interested in taking the lead in the top machinery. So when we see, like when you have this, it will be a bit technical, like in this film packaging or film printing, you have a known as a Heliostar machine, and that is from Germany,
Okay.
Windmüller, Germany, and that is almost printing 400 meters per minute. That is the strength, and both reverse printing. Then also you have a Miraflex, that is called a CI Flexo machine, that is even higher, 500 meters per minute, and it is basically for the surface printing, in a very high speed, sharp precision, and cost effective. Then before this you have a blown film, and we have a 5-layer blown film machine, what is called a barrier film. You know, when you have products like this, oil, or you have products like, you must have seen hypo, corrosive
Yes.
bleach powder.
Yeah,
They are very
the bleach.
corrosive items.
Yes.
So you need
Okay.
to have a very high barrier film.
Oh, okay.
So that is why we have a what we call a 5-layer barrier machine. We do have 3-layer also, but 5-layer we are specialized, especially in oil or liquor or for this thing.
Okay.
Besides that, once you have this film and all, you have to laminate it. So those machines also are from Italy, and all
Italy,
those
okay.
machines. Then, if you see this mono carton which we spoke about,
Okay.
this also needs, it is made out of paper board.
This is a mono carton.
Mono carton. This is made out of a paper board, and for this also you need printing, offset printer, and that also is from a company known as Heidelberg, and that also is from Germany.
Okay.
So you can see whether it is laminates, whether it is mono cartons, whether it is labels, gallows machine, and all, it's a state-of-the-art machineries. And besides this, you have other machineries like when you have to fold the carton, you will have a folding machine. When you have to put a glue, you have to have a glue machine. I mean,
Wow.
these are all the accessories machine which you have to have. Or rather, if you pick up this, now if you are going to pack 50 boxes of this, so you need to have a shipper carton.
Okay.
Outer carton, what
Yes.
we call corrugated carton.
Yes. Yes.
So that also Shongai technologies come in.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so,
Just
so
like
for that
an
also
example
we
of
have,
this. This is what you're talking
yes,
about.
yeah, this one is the one.
This is the,
Okay.
So this
okay.
is called code. We are also into this.
Okay.
So as Mr. Anil said, we are having one-stop packaging solutions, all the packaging solutions under one roof, and all these quality of machines speaks themselves with a high precision which we take in the quality, and attention we
All right,
take to the
Mr.
quality.
Kama, can you take us through the marketing policies of operation of the manufacturing in Shongai Technology?
Yeah, we have been in country for last so many years, and we always cater to the local. We give preference to local, and local. That's
Okay.
our motto.
That's your motto.
Inculcate country, inculcate the local produce. So as far as possible, I think we are having a good amount of local procurement. We are getting BUPP films also from Nigeria itself. We are having from Nigeria. Then even for that corrugated carton which we showed you, we are buying paper from the local market only, from the local companies. However, having said that, there are certain things which unfortunately are still not produced in Nigeria, like for paper board. So that is the only portion where we have to come in for imports.
No, I'm going to ask you that. I was about to ask you that. How do you get your raw materials?
Yes, that's what I'm telling, that this is the only thing where we have to depend on the imports.
So it's not produced in Nigeria.
Yes, paper board is not produced now.
Okay.
So that is the place where we have to come in for the imports, and for that we have a well-placed team in head office who looks into the negotiations with the international vendors, both on technical parameters and on financial parameters, before we start proceeding for the letter of credit and all for the importation. And the cycle of import takes 3 to 4 months. So we have a well-placed system in the company where you have a reorder level where at least 4 months in advance we have to plan, so that by the time import takes place, we are not starved out of the raw material to cater to the customers.
So how safe is the packaging of the liquid and the food?
okay. Like I said, we have a primary packaging, we have a secondary packaging, and we have an outer packaging. So the raw materials which are produced are all FDA certified raw materials, which is Food Drug Administrative certified materials. So when we pack the materials, whenever we are pack the material, it directly goes to the human, right? So that when it goes to the human, we have to have the test made for the material, whatever being used are FDA, Food and Drugs Approved materials. So we do the migration test, we do the swab test for all the materials which are being produced in our company. What happens is, if we are not adhering to the FDA certification, FDA parameters, FDA SOPs, then we cannot supply to the food packaging companies. That is one. Secondly, we have all the SOPs made for the raw materials. Say, for example, when I'm buying the polymers, the input raw materials which are getting from the Exxon or Dow or Flex, or those companies are also FDA certified. It is not only we are certified, the material which we are buying, those are also FDA certified materials which we use it. That is one. The second is, our company is a SEDEX audit FSSC certified company. If I want to supply to the Cadbury's, if I want to supply to the Nestle, if I want to supply to the Frizzland or Arla, any of these companies, we need to, our company has to be food safety standard certified company. So unless and otherwise we are not certified, we are not able to supply this material to them. Supply this material to them. So we are FSC certified. Apart from this, we are also certified for the SEDEX and URS and SGP.
Okay, so what is the certification of operation? What's the certificate of operation?
See, as I said, means our companies, all the primary packaging, secondary packaging, and the final packaging are to be certified for FSSC because we are supplying to the food packaging companies.
Okay.
Then, apart from the FSSC certification, we are also SEDEX certified and SGP certified, URS certified. FSSC is for the food safety. SEDEX, URSA, SGP are human resources. Human resources meaning what? We need to give the minimum wages to the employees. We need to take care of the pension. We need to take care of the gratuity. We need to give them better life. We have to train them in the skill labor and etc. So we need we employ the people. We take the people and improve the human resources in their skill development and give the future for their future very good.
All right, thank you very much.
Can I add just
Okay.
He spoke about the quality and so many beautiful certificates, all quality related. So quality is our primary importance. We won the AFRI award for the best packaging. Second, we stood second by
Okay.
the World Packaging Organization. So
Okay.
we won that last year. And you know, it's a cycle. If you see what Mr. Anil said very elaborately, that once we train these people and once we hire these so many employees under us, that kind of feeling comes inside that yes, these people are dependent on us, their families are dependent on us in this country. So that stimulates us, or that inspires us to do more and more for the company and for the country. So the cycle goes on like this.
I want to add one more thing.
Okay.
See, why we are developing the local people is to improve the local technical capabilities of the people over here. We train them, we give the technical training, we give the skill training, we improve them so that they can they grow up in the ladder, so they can achieve a different positions altogether.
All right, thank you, Mr. Anil. Mr. Kanal. So, who is your customer base?
Well,
The customer base.
well, I can't tell you because we have more than 250 customers, definitely, and ranging right from medium-sized companies to multinational concerns. So if I tell you the customer names,
Well,
you
they're
will
not going to
be
leave
able
here today.
No, you will not be able to identify. So better
Okay.
it is to identify. Let's say Unilever. Sunil, can you pick up? This is Unilever product, Lipton tea. This is the one
Okay.
which you can identify.
Okay.
If I say PZ Dilmar, this is the oil product which you can identify.
Okay.
If I say Nigerian distilleries,
This
you
is
can
the
say
one
this
you
is the
can
one which can
identify.
identify.
Okay.
If I say Reckitt Benckiser, you can say Dettol.
Okay.
If I say Frizzland, you will say Peak Mill.
Okay.
If I say NBC, that is Coca-Cola.
You
that
can go on
that,
and on.
Wrap around label. If I say
Yes.
Nestle,
No, don't worry. It's
again-
okay. It's okay, Mr. Kaba. You can go on
So-
and on.
so-
So, what
customer-
makes Shongai technology outstanding?
outstanding Shongai technologies, yes. Where we started with is that initially what happened that a customer had to run at so many places. If he has to buy a primary packaging, there was one company for it. If he has to buy secondary packaging, mono cartons,
Oh,
he has
there's
to
one
run for a different company.
Okay.
Because you have one company running for one packaging.
one packaging. Oh.
Shongai Technologies provide one-stop packaging solutions under one roof. And we have customers who are buying blown film, that is stretch film. They are also buying laminates, and they are also buying this carton, mono carton, and they are also buying corrugated carton. So what happens in that process, once he gives us a volume with us, we can pass on that benefit of pricing also to them. So it's a one-stop packaging solution, number one. Second most important thing which stands Shongai Technologies out, Mr. Anil can also elaborate later on, that we provide the service in the quality. We go to the customers, we sit with them, our quality people, and so see that how their products also can take a lead in their respective business. These are the two things that stands out.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add to that, Mr. Anil?
Yeah. See, it is not only what we produce and supply to the customer. We also give the after-sale service, which is primary most important. It is not that we supply the packaging material and then sit and our loop is closed. We complete the loop. So we give the technical services. We give the quality product which is tested